Hi guys, today we are making these delicious mini strawberry cheesecakes, and I will show you two different decoration options or serving options for these little cakes. First, what you want to do is to crush the cookies, and also actually before you start crushing the cookies you want to melt the butter. So I've melted the butter and it's cooling here, and now I'm gonna crush the cookies. You can do that in a blender, or you can also put the cookies into a plastic bag and crush them with a rolling pin. So here I have my cookie crumb, it's ready. And now I'm just gonna pour over the cooled butter. And I'm gonna mix it in with a spatula. And the final mix I'm gonna do with my hand, just to make sure that it's all well mixed and combined with the butter, so that I don't have any dry spots there. Also at this point you kind of get to test whether there's enough butter. So just going to mix first. So it's all well combined, and now I'm just gonna test whether it holds together. So press really hard, and if it holds together then there's enough butter. Mine is ready, and now I'm gonna divide it between my cupcake tins. So I have a cupcake tray laid with some paper cupcake forms. So I'm spooning the cake crumb into the tins. And then I'm gonna press it in so that it kind of forms the base. So I want to press it in really hard, otherwise the base will just crumb. This is also why you want to place the paper forms into the actual baking tin, so that it kind of holds the paper tin form while you press the cookie crumb base. So my cookie base is ready, and I'm not gonna refrigerate this or do anything with it, because this is a no-bake cheesecake recipe and it will be going in the fridge to cool anyway, so I'm not gonna cool the base separately. And now we're just going to move to making the filling, so the actual cheesecake filling. As I said, it's a no-bake cheesecake, so it's going to be just chilled, so not baked. And I found in a local store this strawberry cream cheese that I'm gonna use. And if you can find something similar, then use that. If you cannot find any strawberry cream cheese, then you can use just regular cream cheese. You can use it as it is and then make the topping, so it will be like a natural flavored, or you can mix some strawberry jam or something like that into the cream cheese. I will mention that over on my website, so have a read through there for options if you don't have strawberry cream cheese available. So my cream cheese is at room temperature, and because this cream cheese has about 15 grams of sugar per 100 grams, I'm not gonna add any sugar to the cream cheese. But again, if not using something similar, if your cream cheese doesn't have any added sugar, then check the tips on the website for how to adjust the recipe. So I'm adding the cream cheese into my mixing bowl. And what you also want to do, you want to soften it. So you want to just mix it a little bit with the spatula so that it becomes really soft and the consistency is really creamy. So I'm going to do that now. So you can see the cream cheese has become really nice and soft and creamy. Why you want to do this is because this also helps you mixing in the whipping cream. So you really want to soften the cream cheese because then it will be easy for you to mix it in with the cream cheese, with the cream, and there will be no lumps of cream cheese in your filling. Before you move on to making or whipping the cream, you want to soak the gelatin leaves. So I have 3 gelatin leaves here, and I'm gonna soak them for about 5 to 10 minutes until they have softened a little bit. If you don't want to use gelatin or you cannot use gelatin, then you can also use agar-agar instead. So then I have about 200 grams or 200 milliliters of whipping cream here, and I'm gonna whip it now until soft peaks. So you want to whip the cream until it's like starts to get stiff, but it's not too stiff yet. And then we are just going to combine the cream with the cream cheese. Before I do that, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla because I love my vanilla, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that into it. So I'm going to mix in the vanilla first, just shortly. And then I'm gonna start adding the whipped cream. I'm gonna add about half first. This just helps you to mix it in well so that there are no lumps and so that it's all nicely combined. So now that it's almost mixed in, I'm gonna add the rest of the cream. And continue mixing. Now you can probably see, I don't know how good the colors are on the camera, but it's very pale pink, so not even baby pink, it's paler than baby pink. So if you would want some pink color to your filling, you could add a really tiny bit of food color. I don't really mind, so I'm gonna keep it natural the way it is. And now we are just going to wait for the gelatin. So the gelatin has had time to soak. It's really soft now, and I'm gonna strain the water. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of hot water. So this is boiling water. And just melt the gelatin leaves. So you just want to add as much or as little of the hot water in order to melt the gelatin completely. Then we grab back the filling. If the color has changed, I'm sorry, the weather is changing, so the light is changing a lot, but anyway. So I'm adding a little bit of the mix, so the cream cheese mix, about 2 tablespoons into the gelatin mix and giving it a mix. This kind of cools it a little bit. And then you want to add that in your rest of the filling and mix it in quickly. So adding in and mixing this in. So you want to mix it quite vigorously and fast, as I said, to make sure you get everything mixed in, and so that you get a nice and smooth filling, like you can see here. It's nice and smooth. Now I need my prepared cookie bases, and I'm gonna spoon the filling into the cases. So most of the work is done. Now you just want to chill these in the fridge, and I would say for at least 5 to 6 hours. I will see how it goes with these, and then I will specify the time in the recipe. And you can find the link to the recipe as always in the description box. So I've changed my mind like a girl does. So I'm gonna make a topping for the cheesecakes. It's gonna be really simple, so just some fresh strawberries, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to this. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna smash the strawberries with an immersion blender. So clever me, I took a really small dish, so I cannot reach the bottom. I'm gonna change that and continue processing them until it's this kind of a fresh sauce. So you don't want any pieces in there. So what you want to have in the end is this smooth fresh strawberry puree, and we are going to decorate the mini cheesecakes with this and some fresh strawberries. So I've chilled the little cheesecakes overnight, but like I said, you can also chill them for less time, so 5 to 6 hours. I've decorated this one with just some strawberry and some mint, but you can also make the strawberry sauce that I showed earlier, and then serve with a little bit of that strawberry sauce. And now let's see how the cheesecake looks, so how soft it is. This is no bake cheesecake, so it's not exactly similar to the baked cheesecakes. This one is more light and really soft. So let's see. You can see it's nice and creamy, really soft. And it tastes really great with the fresh strawberry puree or the strawberry sauce. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you liked this delicious recipe for these yummy little cheesecakes. If you did, please show me that thumbs up for support, and subscribe for some more delicious recipes. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.